My name is Edith Obas with Obas Media, and I'm here with Mike Aguilera. He is a international speaker, an author, and a master practitioner for NLP. And he has a book out. It's Connect with Anyone in 90 Seconds or Less. And we're here getting tips on how to brand yourself by how you communicate as an industry leader. And so if you've been watching a series of our segments, we've covered tips on how to instantly create rapport, and also tips on how to getting over the fact of being perfect or having to be perfect, and also how to attract more money. And today we're going to talk about tips for working with buyers. So walk us through how we can use NLP.
Yeah, and so just for those that are watching this for the first time, I encourage you to watch the other videos. They're filled with golden nuggets of information. And NLP is about it's model after therapists and understanding people's human behaviors and psychological triggers, and also understand yourself. And so when you're working with a buyer, you want to have conversations with them beyond just, okay, where do you want to move? How much money do you have? Are you qualified? And so those are the technical elements of working with buyers. And there's a lot of emotion going on. And so if you don't connect with them properly, if you don't have the right conversation with a buyer, they may back out and say, well, maybe now's the right time not to buy. Or they may not place an offer or put an offer on a home that you know or they know is ideal. And so there are certain languaging that you want to have and conversations you want to have with them. And that's my specialty with NLP, is how to brand you as an industry leader. And so it's how you communicate to them and what you're projecting. Because I'm not a life coach, I'm not an accountability coach or a business coach. I coach people specifically on how to brand yourself by the way you communicate your voice and your words and your language and your body motion and questions you ask. And so when you're working with a buyer, as you sit down, you still want to ask those questions. Where do you want to move? What kind of budget do you have? Let's get you qualified if you haven't been qualified for the amount they want to spend or they want to invest. And then the other main question you want to ask is, there's two questions. One of them is, so why do you want to buy now? And because most agents will say, okay, yeah, now's a great time to buy. Everyone should be buying a home. And they don't ask that question. And so you want to find out what the emotional reason is that they want to buy a home. And they may reveal to you relocating or something minor, or maybe something major like we're going to have a baby and we have 2 kids, we're going to outgrow our place now. And so you can also have an emotional conversation about their kids and what the home's going to mean to them. Having that conversation, they will get a sense that, wow, this person really cares about me. Because most agents will think, I don't want to intrude, I don't want to ask, I'll just find out what they need and go out and find that home. But you want to have those conversations because you want that family or that person to really get a sense that you care about them. And once they sense that you care, then they will be loyal to you. And ultimately, they may give you a referral. They may tell their friends, hey, I have the best agent, and it's so-and-so, and if you know anyone, I'd love to refer them over to you. So having those authentic questions, those conversations will make a big impact in instantly getting the business, but also getting referrals, and just asking them about, again, not only the home, the technical features or elements, but why now? What's going on? Tell me some more. And so in NLP, this is called the criteria question. However, I modified it in a way of working with buyers, what you call the E-factor formula, where it gets really emotional, but not too emotional, but enough to where you really understand them. They really get a strong connection. And then the other element would be just asking them, so what's the best way for me to communicate with you? A text, email, phone call, because you want to reassure them that they're in good hands. So those are just some basic conversations just to set the stage of bonding with them and creating that rapport and establishing you as the industry leader too. Because you want to establish yourself as an industry leader so that they take action, they take your instructions, your directions, they don't challenge you. If you say, meet me at this home for this open house, or let's go look at this house, you want them to say yes instead of saying, well, I'm busy right now, or you can procrastinate. But once you know those elements of why they want to move, you can start to add them into the conversation. Well, now's the time to take action. You said your wife's pregnant. You really need to start looking at some property and figure out the right match and get you settled. So that's just setting the stage. The other element of working with buyers, especially now, or actually with any buyers, is preparing their expectations. I talked about psychological triggers and the languaging that you use. Most agents will tell buyers, especially in this area, it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be tough. There's going to be lots of other offers that you're going to come across. And so you're already making the buyer feel cautious or concerned or thinking
That's what they're focusing on.
yeah, they're focusing on the problem of it being a battle or maybe a waste of time, that their offer is never going to be accepted. They're never going to find the property. And so with languaging and finding psychological triggers and understanding human behavior, a simple question you can ask them is, well, do you like adventure? And more than likely, they're going to say yes. And then from that, you can say, well, we're going to be on an adventure. Yeah, we're going to be on an adventure looking for this house and finding the right property. And so you're making it sound like it's going to be fun and engaging. And then you also, at the end of your conversation, you can say, well, here's the paperwork. Let's take care of things. Let's start looking for the property. It's going to be a great journey. So you add adventure and journey, and then it kind of blends it or sandwiches in as, okay, this is going to be exciting and fun. Instead of saying, okay, we're going to have some offers and prepared for some problems. You can still tell them that. It's going to be an adventure. We're going to have offers that are accepted, that might not be accepted, or we might have to negotiate. However, that's part of the journey. And so those two words are psychological trigger words that people will embrace and help you then have them take action. There's a lot more with your voice and other things you can use, but those are some key elements. A few other things that I want to prepare you for is, because you don't want to be their chauffeur and their taxi driver every day. Say, hey, I saw an open house sign, or I saw this online, and can you take me there? You can tell them, here are a stack of my cards, 10, 20 cards. And if you see a house, an open house, just go ahead and visit it. However, be prepared, and you want to condition them, be prepared that the agent there is probably going to want to have you as their agent. They're going to start to ask you questions and possibly badger you. So to stop that, what I'd suggest you do is say, I already have an agent. Here's my card. And then the other thing you want to do is role play with that buyer and say, so what would you tell them? What would you tell that agent? So, well, I already have a great agent. It's so-and-so, and they're helping me, and I love them. Okay, what should I say? Then you can role play with them and say, well, say this. I have a great agent. This is his card or her card. And so you want to role play because it'll prepare them. But also, once someone says something out loud, they take ownership. And that ownership, what I mean is that they're more than likely going to say that and do that when they get into that situation. And so give them a stack of cards, prepare them, role play with them, and that way they're out looking at properties instead of you having to chauffeur them around. And ideally, if you can just find 1 or 2 or 3 properties and say, these are the ones that are ideal matches for you, no need to waste your time and shop around or look around. Let's look at these 3 and then make a decision. So again, if you're positioned as that industry leader, they will take your direction, they'll take action, and it'll make the interaction and your job a lot easier. And ultimately, you'll find the house and you'll get referrals from that. So that's just some golden nuggets, some tips on working with buyers. Just set the conditions of it being a great adventure, a journey, prepare them for maybe some counteroffers that might happen. That's part of the game, part of the adventure, and have conversations with them about not only their specific home and property and location, but their emotion of buying the home, and then role play and condition them without you, so that you, with confidence, can know that, okay, they're not going to have a problem or get taken away from me by another agent. You're already preparing them, and that'll make the transaction, the conversation a lot easier. And if you want to know more about NLP and working with clients and connecting with them, I have my Connect with Anyone in 90 Seconds or Less as a home study course. I have 2 websites, MikeAguilera.com and also on successandrealestatenow.com, which is more real estate related. There are other coaches that do that. I'm a coach specializing on how to brand you as an industry leader. Your words, your emotions, your voice, your body language, your mindset, and conversations to really understand people and understand yourself so that you project that brand, because you are a brand, whether you realize it or not or like it or not. You're in the people business, and so I'm here to help you connect with more people, and have that mindset to also attract people and avoid losing opportunities. And so if what you heard and you enjoyed it, this and the past series of episodes, and you want to learn more, then I encourage you and invite you to visit my website, mikeaguilera.com, and or Success in Real Estate Now, and I'm here to help.
Yes, and if you want to see a topic, make sure you just comment on below, or thumbs up if this is something that you will try. And if you have tried this, let us know how it's worked for you.
And don't try, just do it.
Do it. Yeah, that's right. All right. Well, thank you, and watch out for our next video.